Hi everyone, let's play the Funbridge tournament this week, get started practice and then exclusive tournaments. Not sure why it's so slow, and I'm going to play the Rombaut tournament as I've been doing every week for the last few weeks. I'll try to play it reasonably quickly, but I won't rush like I did last week. Try to make sensible plays. Winning scores on 72, 104 people have played it, 510 have got it listed as a favourite, so let's see. Here I have 5, 8, 15 points, and partner has opened 2 diamonds, which shows, right, a weak hand in heart. Right, so they're playing the multi approach. All right, well, I believe after 2 diamonds being a multi, I just couldn't remember what I said. I guess I said that. It looks like I want to inquire and then bid game here. Let's have a look at how many useful honours partner would have, whether we can make a game here. Let's give partner the ace, queen of spades, if they have spades, and some other card perhaps. And yeah, I think we have plenty for at least inquiring on game. Let's find out what sort of hand they have. 3 diamonds. Exactly 6 cards in spades and a minimum hand. So now this is interesting. This is good that I know whether it's minimum or maximum, so I can make a decision. So they have a 6 card spade suit. So that's a good thing because we have a really good fit in spades, 9 card spade fit. So if they've got ace, king of spades, ace, queen of spades, and that's all to 6, that would give us 6 spade tricks. We can probably rough a heart for 7, 8, 9 with the ace, king of diamonds, and it could be on a finesse of the jack of diamonds. I think I've got enough to bid 4 spades here. Lose 2 hearts. I could easily lose 2 hearts and 2 clubs. Yeah, so I might go low here, given that also it's pairs. Let's just go for 3 spades here. And he raises to 4. Was that a sign-off? Well, I don't understand that. I thought my 3 spades was a sign-off. Well, I don't necessarily agree that that's a minimum hand because the 6-4 shape's really good and the singleton club. Anyway, we've got to lose 2 hearts and a club, so it just looks like it all depends on the queen of diamonds. (9-3) was played by East. Oh, right. Well, I guess it was always on side. Although, yeah, I still need the diamonds to set up. The 2-2 shape was really unfortunate there. All right. Is there a reason to do anything funny? Probably not. Just wondering whether I can maybe lead a club up. Would that help? Yeah, I don't think that anyone's got a singleton diamond, so I might just do that. Might try leading a club up. I just want to give myself a little extra chance if something good can happen in clubs and I can somehow set up a club trick. For instance, the person here may rise with the ace. So now I've got an extra option here. Don't think this is going to get roughed. I think he would have led a singleton if it was getting roughed. So now I can try to perhaps rough out the clubs. Let's just see if he covers that. Oh, fantastic. Let's just rough that with the jack just in case. So it means now I can get rid of the potentially losing diamond trick. Okay, I'm going to claim at this point. I'm going to draw 2 more rounds of spades, and then jack of diamonds and jack of clubs getting the diamond away from dummy. I didn't quite understand my partner's bidding there. It was a bit strange. She decided to sign off, but then went on. 60%. How are the cards laid out? So in theory, they can beat me because he doesn't rise with his ace of clubs. Lets the king of clubs win. I won't be able to rough out the clubs later, and I will lose a diamond trick at the end. So that contract, I think, can be beaten. It says I could make a 4-spade contract. Yeah, interesting. Maybe something like drop the doubleton 10 of diamonds, and then the 8-7 of diamonds becomes a sort of a finessing position against the 9-4, something like that. 10, small, queen, ace. Later on, I can cash the king, drops the 10, 8-7 in dummy. So a bit tricky, but I guess it's there. All right, that was pretty slow. Let's move on to the next board. Here I have 11, 15, 18 points. 1 spade. 1 no trump, which is forcing my system. So here I think the normal thing is to just bid, what would 3 spades show? 15 and 17 points. I'm better than that. Maybe I should just bid 4 spades, 16 and 19 points and at least 7 cards. I think that's okay. I've got 6 cards, but they're really good ones. Quite a good rule is the number of cards in your suit plus the number of honours equal to the number of tricks you're bidding for. Of course, the question is whether 3 no trumps might be better, because I have got a few aces and kings missing. I could be off ace, 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 king, for instance. So interesting. Let's not do that. Let's just see what's going on. I can always bid 4 spades later. Partner now bids 3 clubs. So that makes me definitely feel that if partner's got 4 cards in clubs, that one of the red suits is not going to be good. So let's just bid 4 spades. Okay. As it happens, because partner's got the jack of hearts, it looks like 3 no trumps will be alright. Let's see whether we can make this contract. We've got to lose the ace of diamonds and 2 hearts. We can get a club away on the 3rd round of diamonds, so that's all good. Do I want to switch? Not really. Let's just play low. Got some entries to dummy, so I'm not too worried about situation there. Now, yeah, it looks like they're going to take their 3 tricks. 3 no trumps. Yeah, 3 no trumps is going to get a better score. But, you know, if partner doesn't have 4 hearts to the jack, 3 no trumps could be bad. So unless they're getting a diamond rough now, I'm taking the rest of the tricks. I just claim. Yeah. Unless X getting roughed, I'm him. Even on a 5-0 spade break, that doesn't bother me. Oh, come on. Thank you. 3 no trumps would have been better because I believe that'll get 10 tricks. Some people are making over tricks. I've got a really bad score for that. For some reason, at my table, they decided to take their tricks. Can't do much about that, but yeah, 3 no trumps would have worked out a little better. Never mind. I don't think I did much wrong there. 13 points here. Looks like a 1 club opening. Unbalanced hand. 1 heart. Fantastic. So now I count my losers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I'm a trick better than an opening hand here, because I've kind of got 15 working points. I just think I'm a bit too good for 2 hearts. Let's have a look. 6 losers. Yeah, if partner's got an 8 loser hand, we want to be in game. I think I'm okay for 3 hearts here. Slight stretch. 3 no trumps from partner. Poor quality for trumps. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I think with my unbalanced hand, I probably want to go back to 4 hearts. Poor quality trumps. Well, yeah, that's interesting. At least 12 points. Well, it would seem normal to be playing four hearts, so I think I want to play four hearts on this hand. I got an unbalanced hand. Semi-balanced, I probably should call it, really. Oh, I don't think he should be worried about his heart quality when he's got a fifth. One. So you notice on the three no trumps is not all that good on a diamond lead. I guess I want to unblock this, although I do want to be in hand. So this is an awkward hand because I've got some blockage problems. But yeah, I can. Which hand am I going to set up? I suppose I'm going to set up my hand by trying to rough some clubs. All right, let's start the unblocking process. Got the entry across with the king of clubs, which is good to take the heart finesse. I want to take the heart. I could consider playing the ace of hearts and then leading another heart from my hand, which I might do in teams to try to guard against a singleton king and that kind of thing. But here in pairs, I just got to try to make as many tricks as I can. King of hearts could be doubleton on the side. 9. 8 and 4 were played on the club, so I'm missing the 3 and 2. That finesse lost. That's a nice thing. So now I might want to possibly play on roughing some diamonds. I really only need to rough one diamond because the other one can go away on the ace of clubs. So now I'm setting up the north hand in this hand. So I guess is there any chance of that being roughed, over and over roughed? Yeah, there is some chance, so let's not allow that to happen. Oh, well, they were 2-2, so that's all good. And I'll just claim.
You're going in half now.
54%. Yeah, I don't agree with my partner's concern about the trump suit there. They had an extra trump there, so with 9 cards in the major, you don't want to be offering partner 3 and a trumps. You only do that when you've got a 4 card suit. I have a big hand here. 7 and 8 is 15, 21 points. I believe 2 no trumps in my system. Yep, balanced hand without a 5 card major in principle. Seems about right. I still don't want to be super accepting this. I've just got what I said I had. Partner may have a Yabra with 5 hearts. I don't want to be. Often see people going straight to 4 hearts on this hand. Here, however, I'm going to pass 3 no trumps because even though we have an 8-card heart fit, I have such a square-shaped hand, yeah, I've got great stoppers in all the other suits. Slight risk of spades. This partner's got a singleton spade, I guess, but that 10-9 of spades is kind of nice. And I didn't even get a spade lead. Mind you, that didn't. All right, so that's good. Obviously, I want to keep the king of diamonds in dummy for later. So for getting to the hearts. So what have I got? I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 tricks off the top. I can build 4 more heart tricks. That's 10. So we're playing for over tricks here. I want to promote the idea of a shift later. So I want to win whatever card I can win with. It will mean they will switch to something else like a club or a spade later. So I think winning the ace of diamonds is better, so leaving the king up in dummy. So let's do that. Let's play a small diamond across to the queen. I'm still not blocking up the suit. Yeah, then I could consider leading the queen of spades after that. Let's think about that. Okay. He went in with the ace. Maybe I should have king of hearts, but I want to try to max. Oh, well, that's a help. That's a help. I think the queen's going to be on side as well. Yeah, it was unwise. It's very unwise to switch like that when you know there's a big hand on your right. All right. So how many tricks am I up to now? I have 2 in the bag. It's always important to count. I've got 2 in the bag, 4 more, that's 6. Ace of spades is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've already lost 1, so I don't want to lose another one. So how can I best try to get some sort of squeeze happening here? There is no legitimate squeeze because I haven't got any threat cards, right? I've got 2 club tricks, 2 diamond tricks, but no chance of any further tricks in those suits. So I suppose I just cash out and hope someone does something silly in spades. Maybe this person bearing the jack of spades might be a chance. And then I can lead the queen and see if it gets covered. My 2 discards will be 2 spades. The diamond discard. So it looks like 11 tricks here. Good, a spade. And a club. Another spade. Another club. And a spade. This is 3 spade discards. Not quite sure what the discarding strategy means, but 2 spades. I don't think the robot's going to bear their king. Most people won't bear their king, but they might bear their jack. So I think I'm going to lead the queen of spades and hope it gets covered. If it doesn't get covered, I'm just going to go up with the ace anyway. Already done well because the club switch gave me a trick I didn't deserve, so I don't have to look for extra tricks too hard here. Let's see that jack. No. King jack of spades was always there, so he always had a trick sitting over the queen. Alright, can't make more than 11, I don't believe. 88%, wow. I can't make a 5-minute trump contract, so I just did what's there. I suppose what I did was I didn't go back to four hearts, because here with a 4-3-3 shape, he showed a balanced hand, typically 5-3-3-2. Now 5-3-3-2 opposite 4-3-3 will usually play best in no trumps. So yeah, I got a good score there by sticking to 3 no trumps and not going back to 4 hearts, even though I knew we had a heart fit. So that's why I did that. Here I have a pretty nice hand, bit of an awkward rebid. 9, 10, 14, 15 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losers. Is this up to a reverse? If I open a club and partner says a spade, am I up to rebidding 2 diamonds? Against that, I could try to open this hand 1 no trump. I know that normally you shouldn't do that with a singleton, but let's try that because also it's quite preemptive. So let's see. The only time this kind of works out badly is when partner transfers to spades and leaves you there. Excellent. So here I'll just show that I don't have. I don't mind upgrading this hand, by the way, even though it's only 14 points because I've got a fantastic club suit. Partner says 3 spades. Exactly. Ah, yes, this is Smolin. 5 cards in hearts and 4 cards in spades. Fantastic convention, the Smolin convention. After 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, you jump to 3 of the major where you have 4 cards. And it shows 4 cards in that suit and 5 in the other. So a 3 heart bid would have showed the other way around. A 3 heart bid would have showed 4 hearts and 5 spades. Here a 3 spade bid shows 5 hearts and 4 spades. Fantastic convention. And here I definitely want to be playing this hand in hearts, I believe. Because if partner spades are pretty shabby, then a spade lead could certainly not be the best. And yeah, I just think roughing spades is probably going to be a good thing. And we could be wide open in diamonds as well. Partner might have a singleton diamond. So I'm going to take this back to 4 hearts. Play this hand in 4 hearts. Club lead. So I'm just, yeah, okay, right. 3 no trumps would have been terrible on a spade lead. All right, how do I want to play this hand? Let's have a look at my losers. I've got a diamond loser and 4 spade losers. I can get rid of 3 spade losers on the clubs. So I think I just want to draw trumps on this hand. I don't think there's any reason to be playing for spade ruffs on this hand. So I'm just going to play the jack of clubs to start unblocking that. Ace king of hearts. If the queen doesn't drop, just start playing clubs at them. I have got the option of playing a small heart to the jack now that would guard against this person here having 4 to the queen 10. 7 and 6. So this is where you can usually tell the robots play high-low when they have an even number. So that would imply that the 3 is missing. So someone's playing high-low, I think, to show an even number. It's still possible that someone could have queen 10, 6, 3. So I guess it's not entirely certain. But I still may make my contract by finessing the diamond, even if I have to lose 2 heart tricks. I'll lose 2 hearts of spade and I come home on the diamond. Yeah, let's wonder whether I should lead a spade at this point. Is there any harm in leading a spade? What did they lead? They led a club. Could have been a singleton. Person could go up and give their partner a ruff. I think I'm just going to play for normal breaks. It's usually best in pairs just to play for normal breaks. Play a heart. Right, so I should have safety played it. Anyway, at least I thought about it. Here I might play a spade. Yeah, I think I might play a spade because unless he jumps, I may have the option of, let's see what happens here. Let's see if he jumps. I'm thinking if I can ruff a spade, then I can get an extra diamond away. Hang on, am I going to get back to dummy? Ooh, am I going to get back to dummy to finesse the diamond? I may have just mucked this hand up. Oh, that's nice. That's a real help. That is a big help. Yeah, I could have mucked this hand up. I was a bit lucky there. Oh, wow, this is so good. Okay, so he's just going to get his 2 heart tricks now. Although, hang on. He can get in and draw my. Yeah, so I've got to be really careful now. Go across to that queen of diamonds. Try to ruff the spade. Yeah, I hope this gets through. It's a bit of a high wire act, this one. Ruff the spade. Got to get rid of those spades before he gets to ruff in. This was an interesting hand. I forgot which club he led. He just played the 10, so that really kind of worries me. Let's see if we can get a diamond through. If we get one more diamond, I'm home, because then I can get the spade away before he roughs in. Ah, right, great. So now I can claim because I was going to play. He's going to get his 2 heart tricks. Now he'll let me claim, I think. Whew, just managed to get those spades away in time. So I did think about the 4-1 break. It's always good to think about what can go wrong. So in pairs, though, you want to generally play for normal breaks, because when you don't, you give up tricks. Like the Queen of Hearts could have dropped doubleton, for instance. I think that's more likely than the situation that actually exists. So that should be good, because some people could go off there. Yeah, so that was a good score. All right, I've got my 60%, which is what I aim for in these tournaments. Here I've got 12, 15, 18 points, very good hand. It's a game forcing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 no trumps. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a fantastic bid that is. Shortness in clubs, shortness in diamonds with, yep, just having a look what all my bids mean. 15 and 23 points. 12 and 14 points, it doesn't look right. Okay, so it looks like this one, 15 to 23 points. Wow, we could have a slam here really easily. 4 hearts, yeah, I've just got too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losers. I've got to go on. What's 4 spades? Control in spades. Yeah, I know we're not missing 2 losers in any suit, so let's just check for key cards. And if he's got the right number of key cards, 5, 1 or 4 key cards. I have 3 key cards, so he must have 1. I wonder if he has the Queen of Hearts. Yeah, let's ask for the Queen of Hearts. Oh, and this bitch at the King of Spades. Fantastic. Do you want to play 7? Oh no, I'm missing a key card, right? Yeah. He showed 1 key card, so we're missing one of the minor suit aces. So just bid 6 hearts. Yep. Okay. Right. I have ace of clubs to lose. Yeah, I think I can claim this. Okay. Just going to claim this. Just going to lose the ace of clubs. Got through that one nice and quickly. I guess most people will get to slam. How many points has the partner got? 7, 12 points. Yeah, look, I think most people will get to slam. %. All right, that's good. My aim is to stay above 60 if I can. 4, 6, 10 points. This is the first sort of bad hand I've had. 3 spades. Partner's got a preempt in spades. Preempt in the named suit. I have a little bit of defence, and they haven't been to 4 hearts yet. I don't think they will be to 4 hearts. So let's see if we can just buy this in 3 spades. 4 clubs. 4 hearts. That makes no. Well, all right. Do I now want to bet onto 4 spades? We're both vulnerable. Give partner 7 cards in spades. We're going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tricks. So it's only 2 off. So I think I've got to bet onto 4 spades. I think they're making. I mean, how many defensive tricks have I got? Yeah, not many. Partners we're not going to take many tricks for defense. So I want to bet on 4 spades. We've got 11 cards in spades here. Happy that I've pushed him to the 5 level, I think. I don't think I'm being 5 over 5. It can just be too many off as well. And if 10 tricks is all I can get, then that's fantastic if we push him to the 5 level. That's bad. That is really, really bad. I want to tell partner I've got some values in the higher possible suit. So, yep, let's play the Queen of Spades under that. So that's a McKenny signal saying, partner, if you get in, lead the higher of the possible other 2 suits. I mean, we know that from the auction anyway. So that was just a terrible, terrible situation there with that. It got roughed. Anyway, I guess it's going to, whatever happens, happens. Looks like he's going to make this contract. Now that's a very strange play. Partner's ducked a diamond. I mean, declarer's ducked a diamond at that point. Why would declarer do that? 6 on his partner. He's got 7 clubs, and that's not the case. Partner's not roughing this. I suppose partner's singleton was the heart. Where on earth can we get another trick from? Partner hasn't got the ace of diamonds. I don't see any particular reason to lead clubs when declarer's already led it. So, yeah, what do we do? I suppose we just play a spade. Yeah. No, partner hasn't got the ace of diamonds, so not worried about that. Oh, he got a 2-2 break in hearts. Oh my goodness, can you believe that? How lucky was that? Poor boy, did he have some luck in this hand. Queen Jack of clubs came down as well. Can you believe that? The Queen Jack, the Queen of clubs was opposite the Jack doubleton, was opposite the doubleton Jack of clubs, and the Queen of hearts doubleton was opposite the doubleton Jack of hearts. That is so lucky. We've got 30s. We got, yeah, we could have made a 1 spade contract, so right, and not going to be. Come on, Alex. One more hand. 17 points. I'm coming under pressure to leave. 3 hearts, 4 diamonds. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what does 3 hearts show. 8, 11 points, invitational hand. You're definitely bidding onto 4 hearts with this, but the problem is the bidding's not over. Please pass it out. Oh, thank goodness. I thought that might not be passed out. What does 2-no trump show? It shows a minor suit hand, clubs and diamonds. Right, spade 4. Well, that's a nice thing. Let's stick the 10 in. Yep. All right. Looks like we want to draw some trumps. Let's leave the entries in that hand there. The singleton be on my left. Play the 7 clubs because he's got the ace. Let's see what the situation is with the spades. I guess it was a singleton. Oh no, maybe not. No, he did have a singleton in both. Okay. I'm just going to claim 12 tricks here because I'm going to rough out the spades. See the importance here of leaving high trumps in dummy so you can get back to dummy after you've roughed out the spades. So rough that out with a huge trump as well because I want to get as many entries to dummy as I can here. Go back to dummy, ditch the diamond. Actually, actually I can't quite, actually maybe I can end play him. Yeah, maybe I can end play him. End play the person on my left because I've got the 10 of clubs, yeah, so. Maybe not. Maybe I can't end play him because he'll just lead another diamond back. So here I want to get rid of my diamond. I think I might make only 11 tricks here, but maybe that's all that was there. I mean, obviously that's all that were there if they start bleeding the 2 aces. Oh yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good for the rest of the tricks. Because he either has to lead a club back, or if he does something else, I can rough the 10 click. Obviously you can't, right, okay, now I can just claim. Okay. Right, well that was okay. Alright, dropped down a little bit with that 31% there. That was a very unlucky board. And the second board I didn't do so well. I'll come back at the end of the tournament and have a look how it went. At this stage, let's go back out again and come back in so we can see my score after 8 boards, and I'm coming 22nd, was it, out of 104, something like that, 25th out of 105. All right, thanks for watching. Bye, everyone. Okay, hi and welcome back, everyone. It's now Wednesday, the 10th of June. Let's go and have a look how I did. Get Started Practice, exclusive tournaments, and the Rombaut tournament from last week has finished now. I came 42nd out of 230, 58.77, so I didn't quite get the 60% I was hoping for. Let's have a look what happened. On the first board, I was in 4 spades and I made 10 tricks. So here, that was a pretty good result because we have to lose 2 hearts and a club. So you must play the diamonds for no losers. And one way of doing that is the way I found, which was to, as part of drawing trumps, I think I might have played king of spades across to the other spade, and then pull a club up. Make sure you use your entries as well as you can. It's very hard for East to duck here with a singleton and dummy when they've got the ace. It's actually quite often right to duck, because, for instance, declarer may have king jack, and if you duck smoothly, he'll misguess that. Alternatively, if declarer has king queen, then if you go up with the ace, that will provide 2 discards later. So it can actually be quite right to duck. And as you see here, ducking would actually be better. If they duck, then I'll have to find a very hard play in diamonds to make the contract sort of the 9 of diamonds there, I think. But anyway, so that's what happened on that board. So, yep, what did I do? Let's have a look. Queen of diamonds was found for me at trick 3. I went across there and then I pulled the club straight away. I wasn't worried too much about the chance of a ruff. I felt that if there was a singleton diamond in the west hand, they would have led it immediately. So, although they might not when they've got the ace of hearts as well. But anyway, ace king of hearts. Anyway, that's that one. So that was a good result. Here I only got 10 tricks. And the reason was, from memory, that my opponents cashed their 3 tricks. So I don't want a false card there at trick 1 because I want to encourage the idea of a diamond continuation, because I'm hoping, of course, to get a club away, a heart away on the 3rd diamond. So I definitely want to leave open the possibility that the king of diamonds was in this leading hand. However, the Rombauts generally lead pretty passively. So anyway, they cashed their 3 tricks at the beginning, and I got a pretty bad score for that, which I couldn't help. If we just replay the board, which you always can do in Funbridge, and let's replay the whole deal just to have a look at the bidding. I did consider rebidding 4 spades. So if I open 1 spade, partner says 1 no trump. I did consider rebidding 4 spades. And if I do that, we'll see what the lead is. If I do that, they lead at trump. So there you go. Now I'm going to straight away make 11 tricks because I'm going to draw trumps, go across to the ace of clubs, pitch a heart away on the... well, actually, no, I can't quite do that yet, can I? But let's have a look what happens. Got a feeling that I can somehow... Okay, draw the other one. I guess a club. Now let's see what happens. Do they cash their tricks when I play the diamond? I mean, I can't see why they wouldn't now. Well, I suppose they might switch to a club, ace, small, and dummy. Yeah, okay, so there you go. For some reason, when you do that, you get to get a diamond discard away. I don't quite know why the robots defend differently, but there you go. So sometimes you can't help these things. So now I'm going to discard a heart on the queen of diamonds, and I'm going to make 11 tricks. The queen of clubs was in the right hand. I'm going to finesse the club as well. Yeah, in fact, I'll finesse the club and I'll make 12 tricks, which is what people did. Yep. Okay, next board, board 3. So let's watch this one again. What did I do here? Forgotten. What did I do there? 11 tricks. I think I could have done better here. Yeah, I could have. Even though I got 53%, a good score went begging here. So the play here was a spade lead, and I think I just should play 3 rounds of spades there and ditch a diamond, because on my line of play, I could now easily be losing 2 diamond tricks if the ace of diamonds in this hand. So I definitely should have done that, I believe. Yeah, and so I think I looked at some other players who got 12 tricks. Actually, I did. Luckily, I did all right getting 11. I looked at some other players who got 12 tricks, and it's just because at their table, again, for whatever reason, after the diamond got discarded from dummy, he didn't go up with his ace of diamonds when a diamond was played. So some people made 12 tricks. So that's why I only got 53% there. The next one, board 4, I made 11 tricks in 3 no trumps. This was one where I decided to go to 3 no trumps, even though I knew we had a heart fit, and that's essentially what got me the good score. And in fact, I said during the play that this guy had underlaid his queen of clubs. I thought he had because he led the 2 of clubs, but yeah, the robots lead small from 3 small. I don't know why they do that. I don't do that. I like when I lead a small card to it, generally means I show an honor in my hand. And yeah, usually with a 4-3-3 opposite a balanced shape hand, which most of the time this hand will be a 5-3-3-2 to be transferring and then rebidding 3 no trumps. A balanced 4-3-3 opposite a 5-3-3-2 usually yields the same number of tricks in no trumps as in a suit contract. So it's better usually to play these hands in no trumps, especially when you're playing percentages style scoring as we are here. So that was that one. The next one, I also got a good score, made 10 tricks and 4 hearts. It does say I can make a 5-heart contract, but in fact I had a look later, a little while ago before I started the video, and nobody did do that. If you remember, I did talk about playing the ace of hearts and then leading a low heart to the jack, or leading a low heart to the jack first round. I mean, you might do that. You might do that if you know the cards are laid out like this, but as I mentioned, a pairs, there's no particular reason for not trying to drop the doubleton queen of hearts. 10 tricks was a good enough score anyway. Here I had to be very careful in the order I played the spade discard, my high cards from my hand, in order to get the spades away before the East player was able to rough in. Possibly I could have also considered playing a spade at trick 2. However, I was a little worried about a potential singleton club lead. I suppose it's a bit unlikely, but it is possible. Although I guess if the 4 was singleton, it means this person would have played the 5 from 5-3-2. So yeah, maybe the odds were not there, but maybe I should have played a spade at trick 2. Let's see what happens if I do that. Again, let's replay just the card play here and see what happens. So on the club 4, and I want to jump up because I want to unblock this suit. What happens if I play a spade at trick 2? Threatening a ruff. As I say, I didn't think I really needed to do this because most of those spades are going to go away on the clubs. But still, I don't have quite enough discards, so it's not a bad idea to angle to playing, and I bet they return a trump now. And I didn't, surprised by that. So if I do that, we can continue playing this hand out. So now, unless, yeah, I'm still going to lose 3 tricks because I've already lost one. And if I, for instance, go across to the ace of hearts, well, then that'll set up 2 tricks in this hand because we know this hand has queen 10 to 4. So as it happens, no extra tricks there. Yeah, I didn't think there was a lot of point in trying to rough the spades when they're going to go away on my long suit anyway, and play for the diamond finesse later. So that was a pretty good score. The next one's 6, board number 6. Here I had a very good hand from memory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loser hand, 18 points, and I got a Jacoby 2 no trump raise. So a 5 loser hand opposite a 7 loser hand, which is usually what the 2 no trump will be. Oh, pardon me, I'm overtired today. A 5 loser hand opposite a 7 loser hand is a total of 12 losers. When a fit exists, you take the total number of losers in both hands away from 24, and it's a pretty good guide as to how many tricks you can make. So here, essentially after this 2 no trump bid, I was just going to always check on key cards and go to slam. 3 hearts here is a stronger bid than 4 hearts. Because this has committed us to game, a 4 heart bid here, jumping straight to game, it's something called fast arrival, and it means, partner, I have a minimum hand. So here, the 3 heart bid just said, I don't have a singleton somewhere, I also don't have a side 5 card suit, but I've got some extra values let's bid on. Actually, I don't mind 3 no trumps in my system being that. Let's see what happens if we replay that, and let's see what happens. Replay the whole deal. I'll open a heart again, and my partner will bid 2 no trumps again. Now here I quite like 3 hearts to be extra length in hearts and extra strength, and 3 no trumps to be extra strength but not extra length. However, that's not the way the robots play it. I don't like that. I think here 3 no trumps is really good as this type of hand. I've got extra strength, but I don't have extra length, and I also don't have a singleton, and I also don't have a side 5-card suit. A singleton I would bid at the 3 level with another suit, and a good 5-card side suit I'd be bidding at the 4 level, provided it was below the original suit, which it would always be, because I'm not going to open 1 heart with 5 spades and 5 hearts. So that's a slight difference there, and therefore here I was forced to rebid 3 hearts, which just says extra strength. It doesn't say whether I have extra length or not, as you can see. Anyway, that was that one. The next one was board number 7. Now this was quite an interesting board. So here I've got a useful hand, but not quite good enough to open vulnerable, and then it's come 1 heart, and my partner's preempted with 3 spades. Well, first of all, I really dislike that preempt. That is a terrible 3-spade bid. It's the worst distribution you can have, a 7-2-2. The spade suit is awful. Ace 9. So how many tricks do we think this hand can take with spades as trumps? Well, you expect to lose 2 spades most of the time, give partner a doubleton, and you'll still lose 2 tricks most of the time. So this hand is really worth 5 tricks. It has a little defensive value, but this hand is not a 3-spade bid, in my opinion. It's a 2-spade bid, if you want to get into the action. However, after the 3-spade bid, now if I'd been weaker, I would have bid 4 spades, and maybe I should have anyway. I did think there was a fair chance that 3 spades would buy the contract, even though we had a lot of spades, so they're short. Because once this person passed, I thought, well, does this guy really have enough to bid on? As it happens, he's got a void in the opponent's suit, so yeah, I do like his bidding on here. However, I would have doubled with this hand. I usually like to double on the second round to show extra values. Leaves partner the choice up to partner. Partner, for instance, could have had a stack of spades and be just salivating to be doubling 3 spades. So anyway, when it came back around to him, he bid 4 clubs. His opponents then took preference back to 4 hearts, which is reasonable, and then I belatedly bid 4 spades. So I really don't like belatedly raising like this, because they've had a chance to exchange a lot of good information. This guy then found a 5 heart bid, which is kind of interesting, where he's really brought a, I guess he's got a fit in both suits. Kind of knows they got a 9-card fit in both suits, so I suppose on that basis it's reasonable. Expect his partner maybe to be short in spades and have something like a singleton, short in diamonds. Anyway, and then my partner compounded the error by leading the ace of spades, which is not really a good lead. As it happens, I looked at this hand later, it doesn't make any difference because you've got Queen Jack, Queen Doubleton opposite Jack Doubleton, and Queen Doubleton opposite Jack Doubleton. And if you remember, I think hand 1, the same thing occurred. So this is quite amazing that 3 times in 8 deals we've had Jack Doubleton opposite Queen Doubleton. Anyway, there was nothing we could do to stop 5 hearts. Let's have a look what happens if I make the bid that I kind of wanted to make, but I didn't do at the table. Kind of had this little voice in the back of my head saying bid 4 spades anyway. And here I bid 4 spades, and now it gets passed out, which to me is crazy. Crazy. So I played 4 spades undoubled, which is going to be a fantastic score of 77%. But of course, if they double, then it's a very bad score of -800. Now, someone should be doubling here. This guy's got a bit of stuff. He's got the ace of hearts. He has got some length in both his partner's suits. Well, he doesn't know clubs as his partner's suit. But yeah, I wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be passing out. Well, I don't think I'd be passing out 4 spades here either. I think I'd be bidding. I think I again would be doubling to say to partner do something. When you've got a void in the opponent's suit, I once read a remark from Ron Klinger, a void in the opponent's suit allows you to bid 1 more. So I think there it's pretty good to be bidding, well, maybe you should bid 5 clubs, because I suppose you don't want to really double and then have partner bid 5 diamonds with sort of 3 clubs and 4 diamonds, something like that. Anyway, I guess that's not really likely because you know your partner's not that long in spades. But anyway, interesting. So there, I would have got out with a probably an undeserved good score. Notice that I don't think anyone was in 4 spades doubled. So these robots just don't evaluate these hands. Yeah, so they're all the contracts. Nobody was in 4 spades doubled. So I could have had 77% instead of 29. That would have given me a really high score. And the last board, let's have a look at this one. How many tricks did I make on this one? I made 12 tricks. Yep. So what happened here? Oh, yes, singleton spade lead. Well, that is totally, I guess, totally normal. It is a little bit aggressive leading a singleton trump when you have a singleton when you only have a singleton trump, but I guess it would work well if your partner happened to have the ace of spades. So probably I'd do that. You rather lead with this hand as the queen of diamonds, which doesn't do much. So here, however, well, actually, it would actually do something. The queen of diamonds, it would mean the defense would get 2 tricks. So here, because they didn't lead that, I was then able to think about, okay, can I get rid of the diamond? And I kind of know they're 4-1, but that's okay. I can just rough out the 4th round. Made sure I kept a big trump in dummy, and now I was able to go back to dummy and ditch the diamond from my hand. And now by leading a club, now they either give me a rough discard or they lead back round into my queen 10 of clubs. So making 12 tricks. So normal enough result there, and a bit bad luck for the robots to have led that wrong singleton. Okay, well, thanks for watching that. And I did have a look at, by the way, a couple of these people who only made 11 tricks, and they got the spade lead as well, but they just forgot to set up the spades for their diamond discard. So you've always got to try to make as many tricks as you can. Don't forget about over tricks. They can be worth a lot. I think we saw there that 70%, but if you didn't make the over trick, it was something like only 30% for not making the over trick. There you go, see, or making 2 over tricks, I should say. So 2 over tricks, 70%. If you forget about getting rid of your diamond and you lose two tricks, you get a bad board, which is 30%. Okay, thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'm hoping that the Trump's Bridge Centre is up and running again now with reduced numbers. Do ring or email if you would like to play. They're only taking email bookings, but there are some small sessions going. I am hopeful in Australia here that we'll be back to normal bridge by perhaps the end of July, maybe 6 weeks away. Okay, I might do another one next week. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.